G'day, I'm Aaron Light, founder of the Creative Mastery Program. And this is a few minutes to just share with you about the upcoming Creative Mastery Beach Retreat. It's a deep dive into the threefold art of creative mastery. It's a way to take time out for ourselves and our heart to drop in and find that connection or deepen that connection to our heart and to what really matters. And then you'll get trained in the threefold art that basically takes you through the three core skills I use in my life to live from my heart. And this isn't some fanciful new age notion. This is the daily, gritty, grindy, vulnerable, beautiful human practice of living from my own true nature, not from my constructed sense of who I am or who I should be. So living from the heart for me is a stripping back, becoming naked to the truth of who I am and allowing that to move from my life. And so the threefold art gives me and those I work with and have worked with for many years the skills to deepen into that sort of naked living from the heart. So the first art in the threefold art is the art of the presence of heart. And it's very simply the skill to return to my heart, or for all of us to return to our heart, no matter what's going on in the circumstances of our life, in the thoughts and feelings within our own being. It's that remembering that no matter what's going on, there's always that place of heart that I can return to. I don't need my circumstances to change. I don't need my inner landscape to change. Simply through breath and movement and presence, I can find my way back to what we could call the temple, that place that remembers who we really are beyond all the stuff of our life. And so through the weekend we deepen that simple skill to return, to rest into our heart. The second skill is the skill of transmutation, which is very simply that capacity to turn those areas we resist and we suffer in our life into fuel. What I mean by that is that for myself, I've found for so long when I would find myself suffering or resisting or stuck in some sort of emotional or mental grind, my unconscious desire would be to try and fix those things. Either, get them, resolve them so I can get on with life, or, put them aside and get on. But what I've found, especially through the fire of illness and the death of my late wife, was that truly bringing presence to pain doesn't mean transcending it, doesn't mean denying it. It means standing with 2 feet right in the core of it. And what I found when I had to do that through my need to survive and my need to serve those I loved, was that the very nature of that which I called suffering changes. And that it becomes fuel, it becomes energy for my own path deepening into my heart and a place from which to serve and give from. So it's an ongoing skill I practice myself and with my clients and in all my programs to transform that really familiar headspace of denying or fixing that where we resist and simply bringing presence to it. And when we do that, we find this sort of curve of becoming aware, dropping into presence, and then we allow new life to emerge. And the skill of transmutation is this art that we can practice that allows us to find that presence and then make space for the new life that comes when we bring presence to the areas where we hurt and where we suffer. So the more we've been hurt, the more hurt we carry, the more fuel we have for living true and authentic lives. And the third skill is very simply the skill of creation, which for me walks the line between the sort of two core teachings I've had in my life around desires and visions and callings to create. And that is very simply, on one side we've got that spiritual teaching to transcend desire, to know that I am whole and perfect and that I need nothing. And on the other hand, we've got what I call the empowerment teachings around your desire is your want to make a difference and to give your whole life to those callings to create and to say yes to them and contribute to life. And for me, the skill of creation brings them together in, for me and for those I work with, a really simple, practical, grounded, everyday skill to both rest in my stillness beyond desire and allow those creative urges of the heart to come up and to give ourselves to them fully, to both know our own self as fully expressed and to give our heart to make a difference, to leave a legacy that's really true for us. And all three of these skills are practiced throughout the weekend, again and again and again. I've been doing this work for 10 years and I've really learnt the difference between a good idea and an embodied skill. And my passion and my commitment on this weekend and all my work is that you leave with these creative mastery skills as embodied practices that you can live and deepen into in your own life. And so that's why this weekend away at the beach, where we eat good food, we hang out with good people, we walk on the beach, we do the work, is we repeat things again and again so that they get patterned in the very core of our being. If you've got any more questions or thoughts about the beach retreat, get in contact with us. It's been such a beautiful weekend, and the feedback from the other one we ran in November was so clear. We want more of this, both from the people who came and the people who couldn't. So we've brought it forward and we're running the next one on the first weekend of February. If you want to find out more, get in contact. I'd love to hear from you.